Hey guys, what's going on? This is Chain 180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
D-Shot.
and you're watching an all-new episode of Chatmigos.
Assemble! I got a bird. Oh, yeah.
A bird.
I got a bird.
You got a bird.
I got a
What is
bird.
up, Jay-Shot? How are you, sir?
What's going on? Hey, thanks for inviting me back. No one's more surprised than I am.
Yeah. Thank you for filling in for Mario today, man. We greatly appreciate
course.
it.
Going to do my best. Going to do my
Yeah.
best.
You do.
All right. Chamba, how are you, sir?
Good to be back. Doesn't feel like I even went anywhere, which is kind of how it is, I guess. But
Mhm.
yeah, lots of toys. Great guest.
Yes, lots to talk about. Yeah, indeed. Lago.
Yeah, man. Lots to talk about. A lot of toy news in one day. It's crazy. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you
I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Love it. All right.
Jamie?
Well, we've got.
How about you,
yes.
man? We gotta ask you too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jay.
doing good.
Are you ready?
I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's
I'm
so
ready.
ready
I'm
that he's just like forget
I'm
what
ready.
forget.
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Crusty crab pizza is sorry. Yeah.
I love that Jay Shot is caught on. He's like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is what's up.
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
No, this is J-Shot. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Is this Toy Amigos? No, this is J-Shot. Yeah.
No, this is Jay Shot. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, we've got a great show today. Lots to talk about and a wonderful guest. I would like to introduce the one and only Brad Harper to the show.
Hello.
Hey,
What is
everyone.
up, man?
welcome.
How are you?
I am overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that I may or may not buy from today.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You're in
yeah.
the right
I'm
hobby.
doing well. I'm doing great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're in the right place for
Mhm.
sure. All right. Well, you want to go ahead and break it down for the chat here for those who may not know who you are, what you do, and how long you've been collecting. You want to go ahead and let us know?
Of course. So I've been collecting, I usually cite around 2008 or 9. So I started out as a Transformers collector. I think around like the second Michael Bay movie. Was young. And I thought they were good. But
You
but
love.
yeah, but then I like my uncle was a big Transformers collector as well, so I got a lot of his old G1 Transformers. So I got into G1 through there.
Nice.
I think I started collecting Marvel Legends around Iron Man 3, and then now went downhill from there. I'm now a toy photographer on
Uphill.
the uphill
Yeah.
or downhill, depending on
Oh,
how you
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm now a toy photographer. I do a lot on the ACBA Facebook group,
Nice.
as well as occasionally help them out with stuff.
Nice.
Helped out with press during Comic-Con. That was a
Mhm.
blast.
That was.
Yeah,
Love those guys.
you're part of the what is it they called it, the Teen Titans ACBA group.
Yes, the interns, if you will.
Yeah.
Intern.
Well, you guys held it down, man. Good job.
I know. That was my first year. That was my first year at San Diego and
Ooh,
my
wow.
first year on the West Coast.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool.
So it was overwhelming to say the least.
You coming back next year?
Oh, I already got my ticket.
Lovely.
All right.
Yes.
It's so much fun.
That's what I like to hear.
Agreed. Agreed.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and check in with our wonderful Chatmigos. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday today. We've got a lot to talk about, so feel free to hit that thumbs up, share with your friends, let them know we got Brad Harper in the house and
Mhm.
Jay Shot filling in. And
Mhm.
if you're a Hushmigo, leave those dots in the chat. And let's go ahead and get this started. So we've got Bat Force Grump is in the house. What is up, Grumps? Seal Adams is here. Jelly Figs, what is up? Captain McKay Random, how are you, sir?
Hey.
We got Dorian G is here. Cowabunga Dude, what is up? Blunt Force Honesty is in the house. Shelf Presence, what is up, man?
Yo.
Machu is also in the
Machu?
chat. What's up?
I know that guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
B-Town KJ is here. We've got Renegade Figures in the house. Omega Weapon 13 is also here. Seth Amateur Hour is in the house. We got Marcus Yee, Shadowbird. Toy Rensu is hushing it up, which is very odd because he's a chatterbox. Pletho is here. Toy Father. What is going on, Toy Father? We've got Venom 24. Shout out to Toy Father and the Toy Daddies. They have moved their show to Monday nights now.
Oh.
So don't go, over there to check them out tomorrow night. I don't know what kind of deal they shot and Machu did. And was it pricey? Did it cost you guys a lot? Or?
No, I think I messaged this yesterday. I knew a guy who knows a guy who had a thing about a little dirt on Toy Father. So all of a sudden he went away. Was his name Jimmy Seals?
Jimmy Seals
Making the deals. Yeah.
Making the deals.
deals.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a Junior is in the house. What's up,
Hey.
Junior?
Hello.
Wow, I love this. I love
It's a
this
new look.
beard. Yeah, this bearded,
Yeah.
long-haired look. Yeah.
Ashton
He's got a
Kutcher.
George Clooney. I was gonna say George Clooney thing going.
Yeah, George Clooney for sure.
Yeah.
How
It's
about to say
rugged.
Chamba with the mustache?
Yeah, Chamba with the mustache.
Yeah, you got a
dude.
beard.
Yeah.
We don't see you for a few weeks, and all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
He's
Blink
turned
twice,
into
or
a
you-
mountain man.
Oh, sorry.
yeah, that's true.
All right, we got Venom 24 in the house. Sonic Rockman X. Raiden is also here. Marvel Kicks, what is up, Kicks? We got Man Beast Boy is also here. Zion Collectibles. Darth Primus is here. Diggs Figs, what is up, man? The Fallen Fett has blessed us with his presence in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, is it some kind of anniversary or something? I don't
He's
know.
probably advertising he's streamed
Something.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Trivia,
Yeah.
right?
Let it rip.
On Fed Chronicles tomorrow.
Exactly.
Okay. We got Yimbo is in the house as well. What is up, Yimbo?
What up,
Vader
Yimbo?
Sug is here. And Bobo. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Bobo. Thank you for joining us today. All right. Awesome. Well, it has come that time where, what did No Chewing say? Oh, No Chewing is also here as well. He says, John ran at us screaming. How do you say that?
Gabagool.
No, Gabagoongala. So it's
Yeah.
and that is the Casey. That is the Guido Casey Jones. Gabagoongala. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, Chewy. That's actually really good. Yeah,
They had
that
to
might be my
run the
Halloween
Monday.
costume. Yeah,
Nice.
John?
Yeah, Watch It says, who's John? Well, you'll have to wait and see. We'll put it that way. But it is that time. Brad, are you ready to be put on the hot seat and get asked all the hard-hitting questions of our generation and yours?
Bring it on.
You got it. Let's go ahead and set the mood here. Which one did I use? This one? Yeah, this one.
There you go. Just gonna.
Mood was getting a little too intense. Yeah. All right. And we'll give you the big screen. And we'll rearrange everybody here so we have the order of things. All right. J-Shot, what you got for Mr. Harper?
So my old man sense is tingling as soon as Brad started. So I'm not going to ask anything toy related. But is there a 19 in your birthday in the year? Because damn, I feel old when you're like, I believe I started collecting Marvel Legends and Iron Man 3. It's like, what?
99. You just
Oh. Still feels old though.
Oh, I can't laugh that hard. My back hurts. Oh.
so sorry.
It's okay. Good for you, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the youth.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
When you get old, all you can do is grow facial hair. That's the only thing that we have on you. So yeah.
All true.
That comes with
You
stress.
do that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Was trying to give us something, chum.
Yeah, I know. No, you should have said, you got facial hair, but at least we got white facial hair, right? It's
That's
silver
right.
hair.
Yeah, silver. Right.
Exactly.
Salt and pepper, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Got my wonderful side silver right here. Love
Exactly.
it.
It's your Mr. Fantastic going.
Yeah. Or my Hal Jordan. Not everybody can do that.
Equal opportunity. Good for you.
Yeah. All right. Junior, what you got for Brad?
Favorite action figure or favorite action figure find? Like if there's like a story attached to it.
I'll go with action figure line. G.I. Joe Classified right now. Because, of course, I didn't grow up with G.I. Joe. I grew up with one of the newer cartoons, but nothing that, like, stuck with me. But I've been reading a lot of the new comics right now. Cool. I just love that line. It's fun to photograph. I mean, I got all the vehicles back there.
That's true.
Nice.
Actually, they said that talking to some of the guys at Comic-Con, they were saying that a lot of the buyers of Classified actually are a lot skewing younger.
That's good.
Yeah, they're actually it's getting good word of mouth, I guess.
They got to keep the hobby alive.
I love it. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite figures of the year.
I like that figure a lot. It's a lot of fun.
I wish he had the punching bag.
Yeah, I might try to make one at some point.
There you go.
Did that make you want to do research on like where they came from? Like, did you research the history of them?
I researched the file cards on all the older characters that come out.
Bring it back up. There we go.
Oh.
Look at
that. Did that come with Kino?
Yep. Kino and the somebody called it the J-Shot foot soldier. All right.
Wow. You know, Kino is now $35 for the set at Walmart.
Oh, it's cheaper than making your own punching bag. I'll tell you that.
That's very true. That's very true.
All right, Chamba, what you got for Brad?
Brad, what was since it was your first time at San Diego Comic-Con? What was your main highlight there, as far as like reveal or even just things that you did that weekend? What was the highlight for you?
Reveal Dragon Man. I'm so excited for Dragon Man. I pre-ordered too. I'm pumped. And then just highlight, just meeting a lot of people. Like I've known Rick and Fabio on the internet for so long, and to finally meet them in person, and then meet like you and Cheney, and Ernie and all of them. Just people that I've interacted with on the internet for so many years, but just finally to meet them in person was
for sure.
It was crazy. It was trippy.
It was, right? It's weird because it's like I kind of know you, but I don't at the same time. But meeting in person, it's like, there is no awkwardness, I suppose. It's just
you don't miss the beat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Lago.
All right, so Brad, how does it feel to be part of the family? You're one of my cousins, one of my younger cousins.
In what way?
I mean, we have the same last name.
Your last name? Figs.
Really?
Yeah.
Figs.
Crazy, yeah.
Brad was like, I have an uncle I don't know. What?
Wait, what?
He has a joke grenade, and he just pulled the pin.
Yep.
I just did a DNA test and I just found out.
You know what? It's crazy. How about that?
It's crazy. So, we had a lot of stuff that came out, a lot of reveals today. What's one of the things that stood out to you the most?
Because I collected the most out of what was revealed, the Dragon Ball Daima stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Especially that smaller body for Goku, and then the 3.0 Vegeta.
Yeah.
Probably that.
The Vegeta first, though, right? Like.
Yeah, we'll see.
Machu Toy says also related to Diggs Figs.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh my God, a lot of family out there.
Yep.
With family.
So much family.
House Figs, if you will.
The House of Figs?
Yeah.
We live our lives a quarter mile at a time.
Family.
Live our lives a quarter scale at a time.
Yeah.
Perfect, Jay Shot.
That is good.
That's great. All right. My question for you is, who is your favorite Toymigo and why?
No.
I told you, we're going to hit you with the hard-hitting question.
I'm giving you two.
Okay.
Well, like Ernie, but I talked to Augie a lot at the bar at San Diego. Not only is he a very knowledgeable man, he is so sweet. He's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in this community.
Oh yeah.
Would you agree with that,
Not
Junior?
Lago, confirmed.
Yeah. Crazy. We're family, and this is what I
Not
get.
yet. There's a chance you can get up there.
That's true.
That's what I get for not going to San Diego. Look at that.
I know. Lago,
Skip
you
out on
gotta
the
go.
reunion. Yeah.
That could have been you, Lago.
It could have been me at the bar hanging out with Brad.
Exactly.
Lago's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
He's such a cool uncle.
Yeah. Good old Uncle Lago.
Grandpa.
Hey.
I didn't go there.
You're pushing it there.
Yeah.
Mr. J.
All right. Well, that concludes this episode of The Hot Seat with Harper Figs.
I made it.
Thank you,
Good job,
sir.
Brad.
Thank you. Yes, great job. Great job.
Of course, Ernie said that.
Yeah. But there was a big but after that.
Yes.
Exactly. Huge.
Huge butt.
Huge. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. I think everybody's just scared that Ernie's going to get mad at them if they don't say his name first.
Yeah.
Does he threaten you, Brad? You could tell
I
us.
don't want to hurt his feelings, but
I was gonna say blink twice, Brad, if you're okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news. We got a whole lot to talk about and not a lot of time. So Let me share the screen. If you missed Thursday night show, go check it out. It was a great time. We had the whole family in the house on Thursday night.
We did.
Good times. Good times. Oh, Jesus, Ernie. You don't want to fall down the stairs again, Brad.
No ghost did that, huh? No ghost? That wasn't a ghost that did it? Or anything?
It's convenient. The ghosts are always around.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It must have been the ghost.
Woo! Push. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Watch your step. It's slippery.
All right. So go check out Thursday Night Show if you've not already. And now comes the time where we talk about some stuff. So, Brad, where are we going to go first?
That Goku.
The Goku. You got it. SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball Daima, Sun Goku. What are your thoughts on this?
I like the smaller body on Goku. This is I believe this is the first base Goku official with that 3.0 tech at the hips. So I like that. I think I was talking to Poncho about it, and he kind of cited that was a kind of a modern Akira Toriyama look.
100%.
I think it's pretty cool. It's a really good option for the shelf. I am worried about the knees because I think those are single knees.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the torso. I wonder how rubbery that torso overlay is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it looks good.
Okay. And since we're here, let's go ahead and get your comments on the Vegeta. Right, Lago?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure.
It's good. I really like the faces, but there's just something about does the forehead look big or does it jut out too much? Something, I don't know. Maybe that just might be me.
It's the widow speak. Yeah.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah.
It could just be the angle of the photos. But I like how this one looks too. If nothing else, you can pop. I'm hoping you can pop some older heads on it.
Okay. We'll have to gauge how offended Lago is right now when it's his turn. Oops. All right. J-Shot, what are your thoughts on these?
So, I mean, I think it looks great. I don't Dragon Ball, but I do have a question because it looks like, is that a soft goods tunic?
It's not.
Well, because like it's got this like cool indent here, right? It almost like, so is it two pieces?
It's two pieces. It's a separate.
It's two pieces. So that's cool because I'd like the sculpted plastic then on it to give you that that kind of option to move around with it. That looks cool. So what? Wait, so it's like, what do you take one piece off and put another piece on?
You just got to pop the actual waist stuff. And
cool.
It's just a replacement.
Oh, that's great. I love that. That's a neat little extra thing there to have on that because I thought it was soft goods, and then I noticed that it was like stiff, so it worked out pretty well. But that's cool. I think that's really cool, and I like the idea of it not being a soft good, but having the two different variations of it. So
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on Vegeta?
Terrible, absolute garbage. No, I think it looks cool. From my knowledge of Vegeta, looks great. It's yeah. So I don't Dragon Ball, but looks cool.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Junior.
See, this is an anime I haven't really gotten into, and I have the fighting game, and I'm already sweating these already, which is not good. They're beautiful toys, and help me out. These are based on which series? Because I know
it's
sometimes
new one coming out.
Just a new one coming out.
There's a new one coming out. Yeah.
No, is it like a reboot or
no? It's
like a prequel of what came out already, but it's also the future of the things that came out in the 90s. It's kind of like in between the series.
Yeah, no, they look awesome.
It's after the end of Z. So after the Buu saga, well, if you know anything, the Buu saga, then this, and then Super starts. It's kind of like in between there.
Oh, okay, it's an in between story.
Yeah.
Oh, they look really good, and I like how they're very experimental with the new bodies. Like every time there's an improvement, I hope that these same techniques get cross-pollinated into their other brands. They're beautiful figures, don't get me wrong. It's one of those. I'm thankful I didn't go in because I'd be in big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Chamba.
Love them. Pre-ordered both of them already. Thankfully, they were quite difficult because a lot of the Dragon Ball stuff, whenever they pop up, it tends to sell out really, really fast. At least on those like the import sites. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been, I guess, commenting and complaining about the look of these, but they are like some of the closest iterations to modern, more recent Toriyama than anything else. His style has shifted obviously throughout the years, and if you compare this to a lot of his the more recent illustrations that he's done, this is pretty much spot on to it. So looking forward to these. I am looking forward to the new build. I mean, a lot of it's like the knees. I know there was a bit of concern in regards to the single joint, but I'm hoping it's similar to how SH Figuarts handled the Demon Slayer knees, where there's like above the boot, it's a ball joint, so it actually helps bend back, and it's a single joint that actually covers it. So it looks fine. I mean, as far as function goes, it probably functions the same way. It's just lesser joint, I suppose. It looks good. Looking forward to him. Vegeta looks good too. Again, I think the style, it's just closer to Toriyama's more recent stuff. He's just got a really larger forehead. It's just that the peak it's not much of a V. It's more of it goes round and it goes down like an
parabolic.
Yeah. Looks great.
All right. Lago.
Yeah, no, just echoing what everybody else said. This is based off the new Toriyama designs. He always draws them much thinner, bigger heads. So you're kind of getting that here. They kind of tried to do that with the Resurrection F, like Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Blue one, because he was a very, very thin build based on the Toriyama character design. And I like it. I like what they're doing. I like that the 3.0 is kind of stepping away from all those cuts everywhere, and they're kind of hiding a lot of them, with what looks like they're still giving you that range. So like the knees, for example, you don't have all those cuts in the knee. You have just like one little single cut, and it looks like there's some type of swivel. I was talking to Chamba about it. There's like this little cut in that knee if you look closely at it with the Goku. And as far as the Vegeta, in that like lower half area, it doesn't have that thong thing anymore, which is great. Kind of always bothered me, so it kind of went with the Dragon Ball Evolve. Dragon Ball Evolve has kind of like a similar setup with the thigh cut there. So looks awesome. And it looks like the armor is soft. If you look at the shoulders, they kind of pop up a little bit. It's not stuck to them.
They said that in the actual comment, but it's a softer, so you can actually use the butterfly jet. Yeah.
Maybe similar to the Imagination Works Vegeta that has like a softer armor as well. So I'm digging this. I like it. And what's great about them is since they're much thinner and they look a lot more younger, you can use the Vegeta as like a Super Saiyan God Vegeta because he gets thinner in that form. And Goku, you can just do a couple mods and make it like a late Dragon Ball mod where he looks like the younger Goku.
Yeah, dude.
So there's a lot of options here, and it's just new and different. So I'm down for this.
Yeah, for sure. I think these look great. I especially love this. Where's it at? This shot right here. Like the hands look killer in this shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say this new sculpting is it's solid. It's like it's not just a generic hand at this point. It really looks like the illustrations. Like I think they did a bang up.
Yeah, I think when the show finally comes out, I think a lot of people will see like these are like pretty accurate to what they're probably going to look like in the show. The single knee looks like it's got plenty of range, so I don't know. We'll have to see on that. I don't have any complaints though. I'm in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then Vegeta, he looks killer. I think this is probably one of the best Vegetas I've seen put out.
I think so too.
If not the best. Like it looks great. Like there's no way I'm not picking this up. Plus, if also, I didn't, my man
entry level price,
by
the way.
Yeah.
The entry level price, cool.
Yeah.
Gonna need 10 of these.
Yeah.
Vegetas, come on.
Yeah. Plus, if I didn't get this, Lago would probably beat me up. So
yeah.
So how dare you not get one of those
I will not go to the West Coast for SDCC, but I will go for that.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm not buying this thing because I want you to come to the West Coast. Yeah, bring it.
You set yourself up, Lago.
But yeah, like it's great because like you could see them using this body, the Super Saiyan version. I don't know what forms are going to be there. There is a hint at, hey, I'm just letting you guys know, people are talking about Super Saiyan 4 being in the show. It's just a rumor.
I hope not.
But
what about 2 to 3? Do I need to watch those two to catch up? No, I'm kidding.
So I'm excited, man. Super excited
Yeah,
for these.
yeah, these are awesome. All right, let's move along here. J-Shot, where we can go next?
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go?
Where do we go?
Where? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I'm never gonna financially recover from this year. So after dropping money on, the Joy Toy ones, and then the Shredder, Foot Soldier, Bebop, Rocksteady, 2 different variations of the Foot Soldier yesterday. That was fun. Then they dropped these things, which I'm being told I have to get because it is some of the best articulated figures out there in the company. I don't remember the company's name, but they look like the blown up Joy Toys. And at first I was out, but like throughout the whole day of continuing to look at them, I'm like, I guess I'm in for these. But I love this. I didn't like the style at first, and then the more I sat with it, and I can't even look at that one. I can't, come on, God. Like, how many versions of Rocksteady and Bebop am I gonna own? Like
every single one of them.
Every freaking one of them. Yes, I know that's the problem. But yeah, they look. They're like a mashup between like the gritty comic style and the Michael Bay versions, which again, the fact that he's now been mentioned twice on a show is amazing. But yeah, I think between Machu and Detour, I guess I'm getting them. So look at them.
All right,
look at them.
Fair enough.
Damn it.
Brad, what are your thoughts on these?
So I'm not too familiar with this company. What else have they made?
Of TMNT, you're not familiar with? No, I'm kidding.
No.
Well, this one, it's because Medi Toys, who used to be Memory Toys, is sharing a booth with Ling Ji-hoon, which is the company that's making this. They've got the license for Pacific Rim, and they have one of them out right now, but they showed off a few more. What was it? Gypsy Danger, I think it was. He was available for pre-order as well. But yeah, they've got the license for that, and they have a booth with Medi Toys at One Fest Shanghai. That's why they showed them all off together.
All right. Yeah, I like. So they're a little more muscular, almost a little more adult compared to what we usually get. I know that like the Last Ronin stuff's a little more kind of the adult look for the turtles. So in that sense, I like them. I do feel like the heads might be a tiny bit small. But what I like about like seeing each company do the turtles is the different ways they do Donatello. Like the little mouser on the head, on the end of that kind of robotic arm.
It's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, I might get the Donatello. I don't think I need another full set of turtles.
I'm sorry. You're only going to get one of the four brothers. I don't.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I don't understand this concept. I don't.
Yeah, you pick your favorite.
What language are you speaking? Buddy?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like it's like you guys watching WandaVision when he just stops talking and just like TMNT comes across his lips and I don't hear what he's saying about just buying one. I don't get that. How does that work?
I love how they all just come with hats.
Yeah, that was a random.
Well, so I'm sure they're gonna come with. I assume they're gonna come with trench coats, right?
Well,
like
that was my question. Yeah,
Yeah.
They all come with hats, so like they must all end up coming with trench coats as well.
Yeah,
which is very cool.
I might like them more if they just come with the hats. That'd be hilarious.
It's just hats.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
that would be very
hilarious.
Trench coats sold separately.
I might buy all four if they come with just the hats.
You could then just give the trench coats away. Yeah.
Who needs them?
All right, Junior, what are your thoughts?
What scale is this?
Supposedly it's 112, but there's no information on the height of these figures.
Yeah, I always hate when the turtles are sort of the determiners of the scale, and then they make them too tall. Like even the NECA stuff, as much as I love it, The cartoon turtles should be pretty short.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for them to do like introduce a new buck. Just do it one time, NECA. Do some turtle bodies where they're actually a little shorter, and everyone will family at that point, which would be amazing.
I got
did they
kids
show
that I got to
anyone
put to
besides-
college. Don't give NECA more ideas on how to release turtles.
They're releasing all of them
I've
again,
been
guys.
lobbying. I want like them based on the 5-part miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're re-releasing the Turtle Street Dio. Did you see they resolicited
Yes.
it? So now I've been telling them I've been liking, you know, the opening of the theme song where the background's purple, the sky's purple. Like that's what I want, like at the top of the diorama.
Yeah.
But in any event, I love these. I saw butterfly joints on them, and I like the colored buckles, and like it's just. Do I need the 19th licenser to make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I have the Mezco. I have all the NECA stuff. Playmates. They're really, really, really nice. No doubt. And I didn't know about the fedora. So now, yeah, trench coats are probably coming for them. And it's all about Augie, I think Augie said it before on Thursday, but it's like, how deep will they go? That's actually the part that intrigues me. Now, everyone's doing turtles. Great. They showed Rocksteady. Did they show anyone beyond Rocksteady?
No.
Rocksteady. That was it, right?
Yeah,
right.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, color me intrigued, but I don't think I can drop. It's yet another figure set of Ninja Turtles. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll buy
Fair
them.
enough. Chamba.
Yeah, these look fantastic. I'm mainly curious about, at this point, price point and height, because I'm just tired of like the actual turtles themselves being towering over a bunch of figures. I do like the articulation scheme on these. They look like they could move quite a bit. The accessories look great too. I was a little concerned when they just showed this image if they were just going to be just those single expressions. That was kind of my main issue with, what was it, that third-party samurai ones that they did, where it was kind of limiting of what expressions you got. But because they showed off what it comes with, I'm really, really curious. But yeah, height and price point. But if both those things work out, I'm down for these. These look great.
Nice.
All right. Lago.
Yeah, like I thought I was out of TMNT. They always kind of try to like push me in, but these are the, I think I'm gonna have to get these. I really like them. They're just so different compared to everything else, and they remind me of, like everybody said, Michael Bay, but with a little bit of the comic inspiration, almost like when the comic with Batman Ninja Turtles. Like kind of reminds me of that.
Do you know what they actually remind me of? The Dream X 16.
Dream X, yes. You know it's funny, Chamba. I was just searching right now, looking for those because I thought they were 3-0. I'm like, I'm gonna say 3-0, and they're not 3-0.
3-0 did the Michael Bay ones, and
Michael Bay,
even if you're not a fan of that one, those figures were so good.
Yeah,
so,
but you're right. It's the Dream X. They remind me of the Dream X, the 1/6 figures, right? And I kind of have that, like that Batman TMNT comic, not the animation, but the comic.
Yep.
Because they're more like heroic. They're
more heroic.
More heroic than anything else. Yeah.
I love the sculpt. I love the articulation. It's not like out there, so it's not like, again, with all the cuts and everything, it's kind of hidden nicely. Great detail, and again, I just want to see the price though. The price is what's gonna make it or break it for me. If they're super expensive, I'm like, I have too many turtles to be paying that much for turtles now. You know?
Sure.
They got a little bit of like the Fortnite style too, inspiration.
Sure,
there,
absolutely.
I do like that. Yeah,
I'm sure those ones, like, it's smart because there's so many turtles these days that they can take inspiration from anything and just combine them together.
Yeah. What's interesting is that the other ones just came out, the Joy Toy ones, and those were super detailed and everything. And everybody was talking about like, oh, we want 112 versions. All of a sudden, this shows up.
This one looks like a larger version of that. Basically.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah.
I think they look better.
I do too.
For me, I think they look better, and
I like these a lot.
We'll see.
Sorry, Jay.
Yeah, it is.
We got a very generous super chat from #1 Hushmigo John. He says, "Cool toidles. Here for Chamba's stash.
Hey,
changing it up." Thank you, John. Thank you so
Retro
much.
hair. It's a thing.
It's that thing,
right?
It's a thing.
These look great. They look killer. They're like they're loaded out. They come with like all the bells and whistles. I like how buff they are. I like that a
Yeah.
lot, actually. I think they look cool. I actually really like the belt buckles too. Like they
Yeah.
got this kind of like comic-y kind of like
It's still
vibe to
cartoony
them.
and playful, even though they
Mhm.
look so serious.
But it's like techie too. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I love that they come with multiple different head sculpts, like, and you know, they all come with hats. Like that right there is just genius. Like, who would have thought putting hats with all four turtles would be such a great idea?
I'm secretly
Oh.
now hoping it's only hats too, and they're just like we're just
Yeah.
gonna have them doing like a kick line with the hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
One of them's got boots that you can switch
Yeah.
out, so you can wear a hat and boots.
Yeah, no, these look great. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna stick with what I've been sticking with. Like, I'll let Jay Shot tell me how awesome these things are. So, but yeah, they look killer. Like, I mean, depending on if the price is right, like, who knows? I might get pulled in on these too because they look awesome. They
they'll
look
go nicely
absolutely.
with your Mirage. You
Yeah.
know, your bad guys. They'll go nicely with them.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah,
You ain't one of us. One of
Yeah.
us.
Mhm.
all right. Let's keep it moving here, Junior. Where are we gonna go next?
Alpha Ken,
Okay,
Storm Collectibles,
so this is the new
the
line.
pink elephant
from-
in the room.
This is the new line from Storm Collectibles, Storm Arena. These are 6-inch figures here, and they should be around $30.
See, I
That's-
like calling these what everybody else is calling them, the Jada Killers. Like, come on, dude. Like, I already saw like YouTube videos, Jada Killers! Exclamation mark, question mark. Like it's just,
So stupid.
it's started
Yeah.
already. Gosh.
So,
Oh no.
what are your
I'm so
thoughts on these,
nervous.
Junior?
Okay, I will say this though. Street Fighter Alpha leans to a heavy anime aesthetic for me, and I know that I've always wanted figures like that really closely resembles Bangus artwork. He's a big illustrator for like Darkstalkers and Street Fighter during their heyday. I have some level of ambivalence to it. I think honestly, outside of a few little touches, the portraits are very strong. I think for some reason, like only Asian companies can seem to do anime aesthetics well to me. I think it's always some Western flair every time an American company tries to, take on that style. And I don't know if it's a different, like a philosophy or approach, but I think they nailed it. I think people liked wanted alpha renditions of these characters. Ken looks pretty good. I'm not too jazzed on the Dragon Punch effect, the flame effect, but honestly, they do look nice. It's, but I don't know. My thing is this: I'm buying Jada either way because I feel like they're sort of the baseline, and they're for me are planting seeds for other things. They're a Capcom licensed company. I don't say Street Fighter. They're Capcom, so they do Mega Man and Hasbro. I think in no small way, whether directly or indirectly, is following suit with the Marvel versus Capcom characters, and Jada decided that they were going to scale them in a true 1/6 scale. So when like Ryu's like, I don't know, 5'10", I think it was, like he's legitimately scaled that way. And there's just those little touches that I even hadn't seen Storm do in their larger scale assortment. I don't know. I have Street Fighter 2 from them, Ultra Street Fighter 2 that I've been getting. Are they going to abandon it now that, Jada came along and ate their lunch, basically? I mean, we all know that's what happened. So I don't know. Like they've already burned me. I'm sitting on like 7 figures, and I can't imagine what Big Bad Toy Store would think if all of a sudden they don't wrap up a single roster. It takes them 2 years to put out one figure in the time it takes Jada to put out an entire roster. So I don't know. Like you know what? I will say this. These two will get a curiosity purchase from me. Absolutely. I will tinker, but I'm not I like the heads. I'm not a fan right now of the effects, and I'm not a fan of the pin joints. and some of it looks just like a little raw. Jada, meanwhile, is cheaper, uses mixed media, and it's got a family with other action figure lines better. So let's see how they do.
Okay. We got a very generous super chat from Captain McKay Random. Alpha ones look great. Plus, their X-Men versus Street Fighter looks. Too bad Cheney's hate for Storm will prevent him from having that perfect X-Men versus Street Fighter display. Thank you, Captain McKay
Cheney, are
Random.
you racist?
What? No.
Why do you
Look
hate
at Jay
Storm?
Shot. Look at Jay Shot. He's just
I'm
like,
just glad it
"Thank
wasn't
God
me."
it's not me.
Yeah, it's just not me.
All right. Brad, what are your thoughts on these?
So I'm kind of on the same boat as Junior. The Ryu at least will be a curiosity buy because I think the Alpha look is closer to how it looks in the Street Fighter 2 movie, which is why I mostly know Street Fighter from. I never really played any of the games, but I remember that movie pretty well.
Mhm.
So I'll at least buy the Ryu to
He's so
check it
young.
out. Out of curiosity, I'll probably buy the Baki too. They're doing a Baki of this scale as well.
Mhm.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in on that one.
That one has me a little more curious, but I am. But like, if they're focusing on this, how much, like Junior said, how much more of the other lines are they going to do? Because it already takes them forever to get teams done. I don't think they have any teams done from anything.
Golden
Could be
Axe.
wrong. Oh, well, that's not a lot.
Oh,
there.
like the 3 protagonists?
Yeah.
Oh, they actually got a
Oh,
lot
they
of the
went deep.
villains too.
Yeah, they went deep on Golden
They
Axe.
did, but I think
Yeah.
they're from different games, though.
It's still Golden Axe though. It's still under the
Yeah.
Golden Axe name. Yeah.
I have them.
All right. Jay Shot.
Question: when you say Street Fighter 2 movie, you're talking about the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme, right? Like that's,
No.
that's what you were
No,
referencing.
not at all. I've never seen that.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Hold
And
on.
terrible in the same
One
way.
second. 1 second. We've got another generous super
Yeah.
chat from Hushmigo John. Yeah, Junior. Good points. You should get Jada for Life tatted on your chest.
Should.
Should
Okay.
already.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. I don't have any Storm collectibles. So I wouldn't start here because I'm a fan of the Jada figs, so I'm good. I mean honestly, like I don't reference of the game. I don't remember playing Street Fighter Alpha, so I can't reference it in that way. If anything, I thought the Ken face looked wonky to me. But if that's based off of the game, then then that's just me not knowing the reference point. But I don't know. The Jada ones are so good. Like and to Junior's point, we got a full roster from Jada. And if Mario's comment, R.I.P. Mario, is true, like these aren't coming out till 2028. Like that's crazy. So yeah, I'm good. I'm
All
past.
right.
I will enjoy them from afar. Just
All right. Chamba.
Junior made up a lot of great points in regards to this. Is that like, yeah, it is a new line. They are proper. I guess they're 12 scale, is 6-inch scale. It is the alpha style, and I know a lot of people want that. And in saying it's the alpha style, it's not exactly the alpha style per se. Like if you look at this and you compare it to the actual artwork of Bengus, this is a lot softer. He's got like more edged aspects to it. I'm obsessed with Alpha, the art style for that one. Bengus is one of my favorite artists from Capcom, so I'm super critical when I look at these things. Unfortunately, the reason why the Ken head also looks weird is that like the back of his head looks like it's been caved in. I did an edit, a digital edit on the Discord where I popped it out, and it just looks a little bit better. But yeah, there's things about this that's interesting. It's cool it's weird also though, like Storm Collectibles to say, oh yeah, we've been 112 the whole time, but here's our 6-inch line, and then when you see the actual size difference, it's massive. You're like, wait, if that's 112 and this is 6-inch, what scale are you working on? What would you consider this? You know what I mean? This is neat to see. It's bizarre though in a way because all right, cool, it's Alpha that they're tackling. Are they going to neglect all their other stuff? And Alpha being one of the largest Street Fighter cast, how long is it going to take to get a substantial amount of characters? Seems almost
LOL.
like a knee-jerk reaction in a sense too,
hmm
which is good. I mean, like competition, it's good
Yes.
for companies, I suppose.
Yes.
There's aspects of this where I was like, did they just like pick up the Jada and just go, yeah, let's just do that? The whole leg section is
The
just.
legs, yeah.
I was like, did they just copy Jada's? Like, except with pins on this thing? I don't get it, but it's neat to see, and curious to see where this Storm Arena line goes to. What Brad said with the Bucky, I'm also more interested in to see what other characters they'll do in the 6-inch line. I don't think I'll pick up, maybe out of curiosity, but I'm more interested in to see what they'll do with the Storm Arena line as far as other characters go. Because if Bucky's the start, what else will they tackle? So
Can I be
True.
salty about one more thing?
sure.
Yeah.
Great. So what I don't understand is the price point for the size. And then you're telling me, as someone who's bought your figures at 3 times the price for a scale I didn't like, you could have done this the whole time.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's like it seems like a knee-jerk reaction to things, right?
Well, that's kind of the good thing about this. When multiple different companies get similar properties and whatnot, you're going to get the best out of them, because it's like, okay, like I won't go too far in depth. I'll wait my turn. Go ahead, Lago.
Oh, thanks. Everybody's waiting for what Cheney's gonna say, so it's like, Lago, shut the hell up and move on.
No, I'm honest.
No.
I'm honestly interested in what you're going to say.
No, my thing is just why not both? In this case,
100%.
Like for
Yes.
$25 to $30 a figure, it's not much, and I don't know any insides on Jada if they're gonna go alpha or not, but these look good. I think they look pretty good. I like, one of the things that gets me is the skin tones that they're using.
Mhm.
If they come out this way, I really like the way the skin looks on Ryu. Like, it has a little bit of that shading, and it's a bit of a lighter color. And in Alpha, wasn't he a little bit lighter than he is in
A little bit
Street Fighter 2? Yeah.
in the artwork.
So I like what they're doing. I agree with Chamba that the bottom looks exactly like Jada. Like, it looks a lot like Jada.
That's why I think when it first came out, people thought it was a kit bash, right?
Yes,
They're like,
yeah, because like today I woke, like, literally I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was getting ready to shower and everything, and boom, I'm seeing all this news, and I keep posting, and then there's people saying like, "Oh, that's fake, that's a kit bash, this and that." I mean, and I understand that, because that bottom half looks like a Jada half, But I'm excited for these. But I've been saying it, and I know that it's not going to happen. I want Street Fighter 2 animated movie figures, man. That's what I want.
That'd
And
be
I
cool.
wish they would come out. I was about to say animated series. No, not that. Like,
no,
like,
you don't want the V series. No.
not the V series, and not even not the American series.
Oh,
either.
definitely not that.
Yeah.
Oh, come
I want
on.
yeah.
No.
Not even
So-
ironically.
No.
Yeah, I would like Super 7 to tackle that. That'd be sick if because Super 7 used to have the Street Fighter license. I have a 5 points, a couple 5 points from them.
Mhm.
They copied Jada down to the clothing texture.
Yeah,
That's what I
the
think.
clothing
It's weird.
texture. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Why not both? And we'll see where this goes. You know that Jaden's coming out with the whole roster. This you're taking a chance with it. But if you're gonna buy both for you and Ken, get Akuma whenever Akuma comes out, and you have 3 and you're good. You don't need everybody.
Jada should just do 6 and then backfill the alpha roster.
Imagine.
I think these look great. I know everybody labels me the
What?
Storm hater. I really like how they look.
Lies.
I think they look awesome.
I
You can be
think
some collectible
June
hater.
unfriended you right now. Like,
Yeah.
No, I've seen a lot of different comments, and my DMs have been blowing up all day about these. Did you see these? Did you see these? So, yeah, no, I honestly I think they look great. It's a very interesting move to like scale down and go to that price point. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. But at the end of the day, the buyers of these figures, we win. Like, we win on this. Like, this is all I've ever wanted, is like multiple different Street Fighter lines to pick from. Like, are you kidding me? I love this. I did see a lot of concern from people in Storm groups saying like, okay, this is cool, but what about the other stuff that you didn't do? The
Mhm.
other stuff that you showed off that you never made, the other like stuff that like we want completion for. There's there's a lot of like talk about that. But as the look of these figures go, me looking at them, I think they look cool. I'll probably pick them up. Like I love Street Fighter. These look great. Like I'm definitely going to pick them up and check them out. I've got a million different questions about, the ankles there. I've got questions about the app crunch on this thing. How soft are the gis? Do they have the rubbery overlays on the torso? Like multiple questions. Like my mind has been spinning all day going like, well, how'd they do this? How'd they do that? Because I have the, the bigger size ones or their old Street Fighter stuff. So I know how that all.
112 one?
Yeah, they're 112 line Street Fighter figures. So I have those and know how those function. So it's like, are these going to be similar in some way? I mean, looking at it, it doesn't look like the bodies are going to be soft plastic. But I'm very, very curious about the ab crunch on them and the ankles. Because the ankles, now that I've been looking at them while everyone's been talking, they're very similar to when they first came out with their Ultra Street Fighter figures, especially with the Akuma. The Akuma ankles were just awful, and these look kind of similar. So I hope that they aren't. I hope they have a decent amount of range on them. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for more Street Fighter stuff for sure. This is just going to make things more interesting for everybody. Am I going to stop collecting Jada and get these only? No. Like I collect the Revoltech stuff. I collect the other Storm stuff. I got all the SHF stuff. I've got the Jada stuff. Like it's, this is just another one to throw in the collection here for me. Like the question too is, the biggest question is how deep are they going to go into this roster? Like, are they going to do Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li?
They won't.
They won't.
Akuma.
Well,
and
here's the thing though, right? Like Storm collectibles and female characters, not the greatest. So
no, not the best track record.
and the
there.
roster for
woof.
Alpha is quite large. There's a lot of popular characters, female characters anyway. So
They should have taken a cue from Chamba. If they can do basically Golden Axe, which is a 3-character roster, why didn't they just do Final Fight?
Dude, if they did Final Fight, give me.
It would have been great.
I'm giving
Give
Augie
me.
credit for that one. He said that to me, and I was like, that's true.
But I've been saying Final Fight all the time.
I think we all have, especially J-Shot.
Especially me.
Yeah.
Final Fight all the way. Yep.
Yeah, Henrock competition is great for the customers. Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Brad,
option.
Final Fight is a video game for the Super Nintendo that came out back in 1991.
Hold on, let me take
Predates
notes.
it by like 8 years.
Take notes.
Take notes.
I say that affectionately.
yeah, to piggyback on Renegade Figures, he says he wants to see how many sets of hands comes with it and whatnot. Yeah, I want to see what the layout is. What are the what accessories come with this, because you really got to like dial it in at that price point.
Also,
like,
if the actual paint will look this good for the actual release for the price.
And the
That's true.
quality of plastic. That's a big
Production,
thing. How
yeah.
those joints feel and everything. There's a lot to it.
That's why it's almost like, I'll get one just to test it, just out of curiosity, right? But we'll see.
Yep. All right. Well, we are about out of time. Brad, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come hang out here with us.
Yay! No,
We
thank you.
greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Oh, anytime, man. So how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can find me on my Instagram at Harper Figs. We're going to try to do all 31 days of October, which is like ACBA's October event that we do every year. I believe this is the 6th year, I think. And yeah. Oh, and I'll be at Legion's Con.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll
See you
you
Legion's
there.
Con.
Yeah, you'll get to meet Uncle Lago.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can take a
Yeah.
family
Wait,
picture.
Family
Yeah,
picture.
family
Oh
with
my
Figs.
God.
The Figs
Now I can't
family.
wait.
Yeah.
Never meet your
thanks,
heroes.
man. J-Shot, thank you so much for filling in today,
course.
man. How do we keep up with you?
Oh, anybody can keep up with me. I am not fast. But I will also be at Legion's Con, Brad. So you know, well, yeah, he's no interest in meeting me. It's fine.
You don't have Figs as your last name though.
No, I don't. Yeah,
You're not
the-
part
J
of the
Shot
Figs
Figs.
thing.
J Shot
Okay,
Figs.
Dom.
Jay Shot Figs, Jay's Hot Figs. That could work.
Yeah, I like
Spin-off.
that. Yeah.
Spin-off. It's like an Only Figs. Anyway,
Yeah.
JShot _820 on Instagram, and then we have this show every Wednesday. Kind of looks like this a little bit. We're the only show on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna insult anybody on the show. So not this time. Not this time. But you can catch me and Machu Toy on Between Two Sentinels Wednesdays at 8 on the Machu Toy YouTube channel. So
All right. And
I'll be outside begging for money to buy more Ninja Turtle figures because everyone's
you
got
go.
the license. Apparently, they should just buy the license at this point.
Yeah.
Mythic Legion's Turtles soon.
Yeah. And
Please
Junior,
don't put
how do
that
we
in
keep
either.
up with you?
2 weeks, I'll be at New York Comic Con.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll be
Yeah.
there too. Are you gonna be there Thursday, Jen?
Ooh.
I'm there all 4 days.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I get to meet you.
Oh
Excellent.
yes. I'll be there all 4 days. I'm trying to get a friend of mine. His schedule like miraculously opened up, so I might be with a friend on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I'm going solo, and Sunday, a colleague, if he gets through surgery and he's healing okay, he's gonna come with his son. So it's cool to like do that first timer with someone and just kind of show them a bit of everything.
Yeah.
So
Heck
it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like each day is gonna have a different agenda, which is pretty cool.
That's
Nice.
dope.
Chamba, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You could find me at the Chamba on Instagram
Ooh.
and Twitter.
Like that.
On on the
The
Toy
stash,
Migos
it brings out the
Discord.
suave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suave.
I'm gonna
Chamba.
shave it. No, and you can find me at Chatmigos symbol on Tuesday and then on Thursday.
All right. And Lago.
Hey, I'll be here on Tuesdays and Instagram Lago Figs. Why? Instagram Lago Figs, and I'll also be at Legion's Con and New York Comic Con with Dario on Thursdays.
Those toys.
You
What
can
about
find
you,
me. You can find me Chatey180 on Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Instagram, Facebook group, Discord, and let's see. Every Tuesday here, Chatmigos Assemble, and every Thursday, They're Not Dolls, and also check out the Jaded Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. So, with all that being said, once again, Brad, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you for everybody for tuning in today. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you for that. With that being said, I'm Cheney180.
I'm Lago Figs.
Chamba.
Mr. Junior.
Not 796.
I'm Harper Fix.
And Chatmigos.
Oh.
Assemble!